Hi, this is Vikas Rajpurohit. In this video, we are going to solve our next SQL query for our project GoodCabs Analysis. So this is the seventh query. So in this, we need to find out monthly target achievement analysis for the key matrices. For each city, evaluate monthly performance against target for the total trips. So in this, we need to evaluate data against target. So till now, we have used this data test DB only. Now in this we need to use this database also. So I will just make this default, right click and set as default schema. So it is in dark bold, so it is default schema. So in this schema also we have three tables. Let me just open this. The first table is city targets passenger rating. So in this we have city ID and target average passenger ratings. Second table we have this monthly target new passengers. So in this we have month data, city ID and target new passengers. Lastly we have this table monthly target trips. In this we have month data, city ID and total target trips. So in these three tables there is city ID is common, so we can join data with this city ID. Also we have this month as well, so we can join data, we can apply join operation on this city ID and month. So let's go back to our query. So in this we need to evaluate monthly performance against target for total trips. We need total trips for the actual and the target value. Then new passengers and average passenger rating from target DB. Okay. After that, need to determine if each matrix met, exceed or miss the target. So first we need to get this total trip, new passenger and average passenger rating for actual, then target values. Then we need to get the difference between these, if these met the matrix, exceeded or missed the target. Also we need to calculate the percentage difference. So let's start our query. So I will start writing our query with the city only, common table expression only, because this is going to be a lengthy. So we are going to divide this problem into steps, and we will try to create tables for each step, and then in the final step we will merge all that and get the answer. So I will write this. So all of first I will just try to get the passengers. So I will write passenger as. So here from which table we are getting this new passenger information? We have target passenger information in target table, monthly target new passenger, that is target new passenger. But here if we see fact trips, then we do not have passengers new passenger information. We have this information in this fact passenger summary. So in this it is mentioned that new passengers, so we need this information, new passenger. So in this we have this new passenger as well as city ID only. Here we do not have city name, so we will go with the city ID from this table. So I will just write what we need, from which table we need information. I will write from this table. Okay, so till now we were using this trips DB as default schema, so we do not need to use here database name. But since now we made this target DB as a default schema, so we would need to use this database name as well, else it is going to give error. So I will just copy this name as well and write it here, dot, and we will give this name as passenger summary as P. I will just give alias as P. So what all the information we need? P dot, we need city ID from this. I will just write city ID as city ID. Apart from city ID, what other information we need? We need this new passenger. I will just copy this name and paste this. We need new passenger as well, but we need the total new passenger. So I'm just going to sum this. We need new passenger, total new passenger as. I will give name this as an actual new passenger, because this is the actual table. This is the actual data, and in this target DB we have target data, target new passenger, and then we need to compare both of these. Okay, and we are getting this info from P dot from this table, and I'm simply going to write. Apart from this, I see that we also have this month data, and we already seen in the target DB we also have month, so it would be required later. So I will just I will get this data at this point of at this time only. So month, we will just going to extract month, P dot month only, field name is month only, month as month. Okay, and then I'm just going to group by, we are going to group by this city ID. Here we still do not have city name, but we have this city ID. Also, we are going to group by this month. So we will get this actual date, actual new passenger data for the each city ID as well as months. And I will just close this and let me just run this and get idea that what output we are getting. Select all from this passenger. If I run this, then okay, so we got city name as well as months. For each month we have 6 months only, and we got actual passengers number. Okay, so now next we need trips. Next we are going to calculate the trips, actual trip. What are the trips data we have? So I will just write trips as select from which table, from, so here we are just going to get total trips from the fact trips only, because we know in fact trips we know that we have this trip ID is unique, so we are just going to count total trips by this only. So from I'm just going to copy this, copy paste. Here need to apply comma. So what all the columns we need from this fact trips, here we already got we need city ID. So in facts table, what all information we can get this city ID, we can get this month by date column, and we are just going to get the total trips we are going to count by trip ID, total trips by trip ID. And also we have this rating, passenger rating, because it is asked in the question as well. We need to get this average passenger ratings as well. So we have this data also, passenger rating, so we are going to get this also. So let me just write the query for this, and we are going to get this city. I'm just going to give this name as fact, F as fact trips. Or for trips, I will just give TT alias. So we need T dot city ID as, I'm just going to give city ID name only. Then we need this month data. So we will extract the months from, so here we have month column name, we have date. Here this date, so I'm just going to write this by T dot I'm just going to write this as T dot date column name and as months only. Okay, and now we are going to calculate the total trips, this trip ID. So just copy this field name and we are going to use count. We need total trips, count T dot trip ID as, and I'm going to give this as actual trip. Actual trip, we got actual trip. Apart from this, we can get one more info here, that passenger ratings. This is also actual passenger ratings. So I will just give as passenger ratings, actual passenger ratings. In this, it is mentioned that we need to get the average passenger rating. So I am just going to give this as a average only. Just close this. Average. We have given alias T. I will write T and round. I'm just going to round this by 2. Round by 2. This. Okay, so from this table we got all the information. One more thing, we are going to group by these by city ID and month only. So same group by. So just copy paste and going to close this. So these two tables are the separate. We create this separate table. So now I'm just going to see that what we are getting from this table, from trips. Okay, so from trip we got trip, city ID, month, actual trips, and passenger rating. Here we got actual trips and passenger ratings. So now next we are going to get the total trips. Till now we got the trips. So here we are simply going to merge this passenger and trips. We are only going to merge these, and for this table I'm going to give name as a total trips to differentiate both them. We already got that actual trips here only, but just to differentiate name, I will just write total trips as select from. I will select this from this, from trips T. We are going to merge, we are going to join. Which table we are going to join? We are going to join this passenger. Join passenger. I will write P alias for the passenger on. So here we have two common column. We have one city ID and months. We already group by these only. So we are going to merge these by these two. So I'm just going to write it by T alias for this T dot city ID will be equal to P dot city ID. Name is common in both. And apart from this, what other? So for that, I'm just going to write on end condition, and again T dot months. Column name is common in both. I will write T dot month and P dot month. So how this is going to work? So this is going to merge the data on this as well as this column. And what all the column we need from this? We need city ID, month, actual trip. From this, I will just write this city ID, T dot city ID. From trips table, we need city ID. We will take this T dot months, then actual trips, T dot actual trip. After that, we are going to get this data also, average passenger, T dot average passenger rating, and lastly we are going to get actual new passenger from the passenger table, P dot passenger. Okay, so till now we are fine. So I'm just going to close this again, and now we will see that what information we are getting till now. Just let me run this. Okay, so we got city ID, month, actual trips we got, then actual passenger rating we got, and actual new passengers data we got. So we already got trips, new passenger, average passenger rating. We got all the information for the actual data. Now we need to get the target value. Before okay, so before writing query for target value, so here we are still getting city ID only. So we are just going to merge this with the dim city to get the city name. So let me just quick write query for this only. So for this table, I'm just going to give name as actual trips only, as select from. So now here from which table we need information? From total trips that we create already, this total trips, and this total trip I'm just going to give alias T, and we are going to join what column, or sorry, what table we are going to join here? We are going to join this dim city. So we will have to just I'm just going to copy this with the database name as well, because we already made by default target database. Dim city, I'm just going to write it as a C. I'm going to write C alias on. We are going to combine these or merge these by the city ID. So just going to write it by T dot city ID. T dot, just let me copy this and paste. T dot city ID will be equal to C dot city ID. In this city ID we have small. Okay, we merge, and what all the column information we need from this? From above we already need city ID, and I'm just going to copy these. but here this is not P. We already merged this in the total trips, so it is now T only. So city ID, and we will get here month, city name as well. So I will just write as city name. Okay, so till now we are good to go. Let me just quick run this. We already got actual trips data, and I will just run. Let's see what all the information we are getting. Okay, so we got city ID, city name, so it is working fine for us. I'm just going to short this by ID, and okay, so now we got all the information for actual data. So now we need to compare with the target data. So for the target, we are going to create new table. I'm just going to write this as a targets only, as select from. So now we will start writing our first query from monthly target trips. Let's see, here we have this monthly target trips. So what all the information we are going to get? We have this total target trips we got city ID and month. So we are going to get these three information from this table. First we are going to get monthly target. Let me just copy this name, table name from this target T. I'm just going to give alias this as a T, and just going to write these columns only. So T dot city ID as city ID. Next column we have in this monthly target, we have this month. Just copy this. We are going to extract month from this month table, T dot month as months. And next we have total target trips. T dot total target trips as total. So this is for the target trips only. And apart from this, we can now join. If we see this monthly target, then we can join this data on monthly basis as well. We have this city ID and month common in both, so we are going to join these by these both, and we are going to get target new passenger from this table and target trips from this. So we also need this column. I will just copy this, and we need this as I will write target passenger. So how we are going to join this? Join target new passenger. Just going to give this alias P on what are the common columns? We have this city ID and month. So we already used join here only. I'm just going to copy and paste. Join on we already used. Okay, so we have common alias T, city ID as well, and P for this. So here we have spelling is in small, city.p, and also we are going to merge this. We are going to use and condition as well, months, P dot months. So here we still did not write the condition, we just need the target. I'm just going to copy this new passengers only, from which table we are getting P dot new passengers. Okay, that is fine, that seems fine. I'm just going to close this and just going to run this target. Let's see what information we are getting till now from the target. Okay, what happened? Target DB, target new passengers doesn't exist. Target DB new passengers, target new passengers. Monthly target trips, we are getting monthly target trips and target passenger monthly. Okay, so we have given the same name. We need data from this table we are joining on. this monthly target P. Let me run this again. So now what error we are getting? T dot months unknown, T dot months, T dot month. And okay, so in this table we have month in small, but we have given this in cap. So this is just syntax error. We are going to fix this syntax error. What just happened? P dot M month. This is months, not months. Let me run this again. And months. Okay, as here also this is month only. And okay, so we got total target trips, total new passenger. Okay, so what else information we need now? We need target average passenger rating. So where is this information is present? So if we see this city target information from this table, we have this target average passenger rating is available. So we are just going to merge this on this city ID. So next we are going to create one more table, and this is for the I'm just going to give this name as a target trips. As need to give comma here. Going to select from. So now from which table we are going to get information? We are going to merge this. We need to create one common table for the target. We are going to get data from targets T, and we are going to merge this city passenger rating. I'm just going to copy this, and we are going to join this city passenger rating. I will give alias as R for rating, join on. So we already seen that we have only one common column, this. I'm just going to give this as a T dot city ID will be equal to this R dot city ID. Okay, so condition fulfill. Now what all the column we need from this? We need all these four T dot city ID. We need months. Just going to write T dot months, and we need total target trips T dot target new passengers. And one last column we need from this table, city target passenger. And this, I will just copy this field name here, and we have given alias R, so R dot ratings. And I will mention it as target average. So this is the target average passenger rating. Okay, so till now we got all this information. Okay, all good. So now let me just quick run this and get idea that till now what all the information we have. So let me just close and quick run this. And okay, so we have city ID, month, total target, new passenger, and average passenger ratings. Okay, so for the target trips, we have all these three field, all these three column, and for the actual data also we have all these three columns. So now we are going to compare this. So I'm just going to write a comparison. I'm just going to write a comparison table, comparison as. So we are going to select from. So now from which table we need information here? So firstly we need info from target trips only. So I am just going to write this only, target trips, and I will just give alias T. And apart from target trips, we need to join on the actual trips. So what is that table we have created? We created passenger trips, total trips, and this actual trips. So I'm just going to give this as a total alias, just to avoid confusion. So this is the total layer we are going to join on. So what are the common columns we have? The one is city ID and another one is months. So I'm just going to write T dot city ID will be equal to, this is total dot city ID ID. Apart from this, we also have another condition for the month, and T dot, for T dot month we have column months will be equal to total. We have given alias total for the actual trips, total dot months. We have the same column name. Okay, so we got this, and now what all the columns we need actual versus target. So I will just write this. We need, from this we need these all. So I'm just going to copy paste these. We got city ID, months, target trips, and passenger. And this, so now this alias is for this target trips, not for the previous, from the previous. This is from the this current. Okay, we got these four columns, and now we are going to compare. So what all information we need to get? So it is mentioned that we need to determine if each matrix met, exceeded, or missed the target. We need to create this new column. Also we need to calculate percentage difference. So we will try to calculate the percentage difference here for the target versus actual, target trips and the actual trips. Okay, so now just, so we got target trips and we also need total trips. So I will just write total is the alias only, total dot actual trips. From the actual trip, what all the column we have, this column is for the actual trips. So we have total trips and the actual trips, so we can easily find out the difference, and we are going to calculate the difference and the percentage. So I'm just going to write this. I'm just going, let me just copy and paste this here, and simply I will subtract this from the T dot. Okay, so we got the difference here, we got the difference. Now we need to calculate the percentage. So simply multiply by 100, and I'm just going to divide it by total trips, total target trips. Okay, and just to make more readable, I'm just going to round it by 2, and I will close this here, round. Okay, round by 2, and I will give this name as trip percentage difference. This is the trip okay, we got this, and let me just remove this column, close, and let me see that what information we are getting till now. So I'm just going to close this bracket, and I will run the select statement, select all from this comparison, that till now what information we are getting. So if I run this, then okay, we got total target, actual trips, and the trip difference. Okay, so this is fine. What we wanted we got. Here we also need city name, so I'm just going to write, we have city name available in actual trips. So I'm just going to write total dot, this is the alias, and what is the name here from the total, this is the city name only. So I'm just going to get the city name. Okay, so till now everything is fine, and now we are going to write condition that if the target met, exceeded, or missed. So this is a simple condition. If actual trip are the greater than the target trip, then obviously it met and the exceeded, else it missed. So I'm just going to write this condition in case when, let me write it in a format, proper format. So when this total, I'm just going to copy and paste this. If this is greater, equal, we can be more specific here. We can only give greater than 1, then exceeded, equal to, then met, but we are going to use 2 condition in 1 only. So when this is greater than equal to this target, then what result we need? We need met or exceeded, met or exceeded. Okay, so else what condition? Else it is missed, and we are just going to end this case, and as, and we are going to give this name as trip target. So this is the status for the trip target status. Okay, fine, everything looks fine. So I will just run this again, and let's get idea that till now what answer we are getting. Okay, this is fine, this is working pretty good. So as expected, whatever we expected, this is the total versus actual trips, and we got the trip difference percentage, and when it is in positive then obviously met or exceeded, and when it is negative then it is missed. Okay, got it. So now we need all these four columns for all three parameter, like passenger rating and new passenger as well. So I'm just going to copy and paste this entire again, and just let me give space to be more clear. And here, what is the second column we have? Second column we have is we will get for the actual new passenger. So we are getting this from actual new passenger. So let me write line by line. This is the actual new passenger. Where is the, I'm just going to replace this everywhere. Actual new passenger, and what would be from the total new passenger, total target new passenger. So just going to write this target new passenger. This is the target new, and this is the status for the passenger. Just okay, passenger percentage difference, target, and here also passenger target status. Okay, so till now everything looks fine, and let me just run this again and get idea that till now are we getting the correct answer. Yes, for the total new passenger, actual new, difference, and the missed or met. Oh, here we see only missed. Okay, that is not an issue, whatever result we are getting. Okay, and now this is the final for the last attribute. So let me write this here. And what is the attribute from the, we will get this from actual trips. So this is the rating, and just going to replace all these actual passenger rating. So this is going to be rating percentage, and here also this is going to be replaced actual rating. And now we will find the target rating. So here we have this target ratings, target average passenger rating. So target rating, this is the rating, and target, here also this is the target rating, here we will replace rating. Okay, so now it looks fine, and just let me run. Okay, so everything looks perfect. We got our answer as expected for each attribute. So this is all in this. So lastly we can write this in like we have till now we created all these separate tables. So now we can write a final select statement. Select from we need info from this comparison. We have all the attribute, all the columns present in the comparison. So we are only going to write all the column names that what we need this. So we're going to write city name we need. From after this city name we need month. After months we need these two, actual and target. So this is target trips, actual trips, and next we are going to write for trip percentage difference. Then we applied this case, and we got this target status. We need this target status. After that again we need all four columns from this, and two from actual new passenger, and we are just going to get this percentage, and this status, passenger status. After that we need these last four columns, and this is the last column. Okay, so okay, we needed all these columns and we got this. Okay, so we got our output as expected, whatever the asked in the question. So that is all in this video. We can even whatever the column we only written CT. We have just written CT. We created multiple table under this temporary comment table expression, and but we can even write views. So here we go to the views. These are the views. We can just go to views and we can write views for the more simplicity and more readability. We can look into the views and we will get idea about views in our next videos. For now, that is all in this video. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more such videos. Thank you.